favorite segment of the day. The opening ceremony for the 2024 Olympic Games is just more than 5 weeks away, and Paris is pulling out all the stops. Just yesterday, floating 55 boats down the newly cleaned Seine to rehearse for the outdoor opening ceremony. Meanwhile, back on American soil, we're getting our first look at the official uniforms for Team USA. This morning, Ralph Lauren releasing their designs and just taking a break from training to be here and sporting some of these uniforms. We are joined by Olympic BMX racer Cameron Larson, who's wearing the village wear, and U.S. Paralympic swimmer Jamal Hill wearing the closing ceremony outfit. First of all, you guys look great. This is super fun to have you here. I've talked to you about how I am just such a fan of sports and knowing how much you've put in to get to the Olympics. Thanks for taking the time. This is going to be your first Olympics, right? Cameron, yes. What goes through your mind putting on this outfit today?
It's a dream come true, and it's all the feels, right? It's super, super exciting, super honoring. I feel very grateful to be here. My dream has always been getting to this point, and representing my country at the highest level in sport is a dream come true.
And Jamal, I know you have the trials still coming up in about a week or so. You're wearing the closing ceremony outfit. You have been there. You've done that. You earned a bronze medal in Tokyo. Congratulations. Just take us into what it's like to represent the U.S. in an Olympics.
Oh, man. Representing the U.S. in the Paralympic Games honestly feels like the weight of the country is on your shoulders. And after you finish your event, you have the most unbelievable sense of relief. However it turns out, I think everyone walks away just feeling, wow, I did that. And that's where the sense of pride comes from.
What do the next 5 weeks look like for you, Cameron? I mean, you're in this space, right, where you're gearing up to have that peak performance. So what's training like right now?
Yeah, absolutely. So leaving here, I'll be going to France to test out the Olympic course that we'll be racing. And I'll catch up with my team. And really, it's just, doing the same things that I've been doing to get me to this point, right? I don't think there's anything special that you're going to get out of the next 5 weeks. It's just about staying disciplined and sticking to your plan to show up the best you can.
What's your message to those aspiring athletes, Jamal, who see you and want to be you?
You know what? The best thing I can say is be kind to yourself. Everyone thinks that it's this perfect journey. You have to be there every day. You have to always be there at 5. You got to leave at 9 p.m. And while all that may be true, what's so important is just to remember that we're all flawed and you have to give yourself grace. That is what the core about enjoying the experience is.
When you look ahead to Paris, there is some concern about the weather with just how hot it's already been. We know Tokyo was really hot. There were mid-90s temperatures. There were around 110 athletes that suffered heat-related illnesses. This year, some athletes have raised concern. Paris will be even hotter. Is that a concern of yours, Cameron?
Yeah, absolutely. Luckily, I train in Florida, so I'm a bit used to the weather. But I think any uncontrollable is hard to deal with, so this will be no different.
What do you see in terms of that adversity, Jamal, and the weather and what that could mean for you?
If I'm keeping it frank, I'm going to be the hottest thing in Paris.
That was like a mic drop comment, but we're not done yet. Cameron, talk to us about what you want fans at home to know. Like, what is your message to those fans who will be cheering you on?
Yeah, I think my biggest message is just always believe in yourself. I think, oftentimes when I was growing up, I always wondered what these type of athletes have that I didn't. And for me, it was just believing in myself, doing the same things I do every single day. And if you keep working and chasing your dreams, eventually you can get there.
You, Jamal?
I swim for all the people that don't. A lot of people lose their lives every year to swimming-related incidents, accidents, drowning. That's really what drives me to be able to be on this platform and to speak for those people and to really make that a thing of the past.
You both have overcome adversity in your life. It's not been a straight path, right, from your desire to be the best of the best in your different sports. Can you just share a little bit about your personal story? We've got about a minute left here, so fairly tight, but just to give people a sense of why they can do it if you can do it.
Yeah, absolutely. I've gone through a lot of things. I grew up a father in my life, so originally that was something that may have been seen as a setback, but I was able to prevail through that. And then, just leading in through injuries, we mentioned it a little bit earlier, but there's a lot of injuries in BMX, a lot of crashes. A lot of times you have to pick yourself back up. So again, in sport and in life, if you fall down, just always try to get back up.
At 10 years old, the doctors told me I'd never walk again. And my message to everyone is an adaptation of a very famous quote. If you can't walk, run. If you can't run, fly. And if you can't fly, swim.
Well, we will be rooting both of you on, cheering in spirit and from afar, literally. Thank you both so much for coming on. Good luck in the games. And again, it is Cameron Larson, Jamal Hill. Remember these faces, remember these names. Good luck, guys. Thank you so much.